I hit.
How did he hit? How long? How did he hit though?
100 I hit.
We're gonna go.
I got 50 I hit, bro.
Go down. Go down.
Come on,
School.
No, hey, take out this one again. We're gonna T-Lee for
King the shooter.
Nah.
Shoot him.
T-Lee.
Hold on, come on. I got
Stay
it.
on you anyway.
School. Go down.
Up his hand.
Catch him.
You'll do.
Hey yo, it's your boy Young Gordy, and right about now I'm back with another video for you. Let's get right into it. No car park, come on, let's go. Okay, so now it may seem as though FINESSE2TYMES is having a beef with a young kid. Now, literally a 10-year-old child. Now, on a more serious note, it seemed crazy, but this is the truth. Now, this OP emanated from about, should I say 4 months ago, but the internet is just beginning to know about this. Now, fast forward to like 2 years or a year plus ago when this kid was literally 8 or 9 years of age. Finesse signed him. He goes by the name FNB King, you feel me? Seeing him as a young kid, smart, sharp, and he's got talents to sing. But it seemed as though along the line, things was not finna go straight. Now, what do I mean? Finesse is not a perfect man, you feel me? Like, he's a street nigga, a hood nigga who made money off of music. So therefore, he's, smoke weed, take drugs, and do things that is not necessarily appropriate for kids, you feel me? So now when he signed this kid, he allowed him into that lifestyle and he continued with it, and it seemed as though he didn't have problems with it at some point. But along the line, as they kept on going, there was a particular video which surfaced online of FINESSE2TYMES telling the kid that, okay, I'm recording this because I want to give proper account of it. I want you to go to school. I don't want you to end up giving birth to kids at age 14 or 16 like me. I don't want you to be running away from the police or whatever stuff. He was basically educating his child and letting him lead, like letting him know that he has to be on the right path. Not the path he took when he was young, but the path that is great for the child to take.
So King going back to school, y'all. King been with me a year and a half. But at this point, it's time for me to take action, because if I don't lead you down the right road, I ain't gonna be able to live with it. I don't want you to get 14, 15, 16 and put the police on high-speed chases, because that's all you know. I don't want you to get 14, 15, 16 and smoke weed and shit, because that's all you've been around. I don't want you to get 14, 15, 16 and have a child like I did. It's time for you to start respecting yourself more. And I want you to know that I don't expect you to be perfect. I don't expect you to transition it, because you gotta understand, when you go to school, everybody finna know you. I put you in a small school where it ain't no public school. You probably got like 100 kids that go there.
So now, fast forward to this current time, FINESSE2TYMES comes on the net and said, you know what? He has been on probation for the past 4 months or 5 months, if I'm not wrong, and he still has about 5 months to go. Now, he said the probation officer called him and said, you know what? On your signee, that means FNB King, the young kid who is now 10 years of age, you feel me, currently. Now, he said your signee has this video on the story where he's posting guns. And you on probation, you're not supposed to be on guns. So how come your signee is having guns? Like, what's going on? Are you failing to, fulfill the, the requirements of a probation? You feel me? And then he broke the news out to the nigga and broke the news out to us by extension, saying FNB King actually ran away with a stranger from him. He said he was trying to lead the child on the right path, telling him, you know what, you don't have to carry guns. I'm not going to take you to places where they play dice because you're just gambling and that's not good for your life. I'm not finna take you to the club. I'm not finna, give you money and shit, you feel me? And according to him, this young kid who is 10 years of age is not loyal to people, rather is loyal to money. And because he's not finna give him the things he used to give him before, because he wants him to, live a different life. Like, he wants to actually, from his own opinion or what I could get from his story, he wants to, make things better, like offer him a more excellent child life. But this kid is not finna take, so he ran away. You feel me?
I got a disturbing phone call, right, from my probation officer. She was like, I was sent this video of the kid that you have around you with firearms. I'm like, damn, like, I know she talking about King. So I'm like, he got firearms. Like, what you mean? Like, you told me one of those firearms in your house, but he on your story with he on his story with firearms. She sent it to me. She sent it to my phone. But I let her know And I'm here to let the whole world know. All y'all need to know this. King ain't been with me in 4 months. King showing guns, smoking, throwing gang signs, shooting dice. None of that been going on around me.
And now, moving on from there, this child actually went on live. Not necessarily on live now, but he literally took a phone, made a video, and started talking about shit that was happening, that he was experiencing with FINESSE2TYMES. Now, he basically called Finesse a yes man. Like, he wants yes men around him. He doesn't listen to people. He just wants people to do what he says. Now, this is according to FNB King, the young boy. You feel me? Now, he continued to say, you know what? I'm not a bad person. Finesse is trying to give me a bad name, and he's trying to change me from who I am. Now, I'm going to show you the video so you can watch clearly for yourself and see how this young kid speak. Like, he's not talking like a 10-year-old. He's not even speaking like a 20-year-old or some real shit, no cap. Check it out.
But man, all the stuff that he's doing, I did that. Those pills are fake, and that is a BB gun. That is cap, man. And I hate that the image that he making and trying to make it seem like this, but everything he's saying is not real. I just had to bring this to y'all for CPS try to do something or anything. He was smoking with me, giving me drugs, man. He tote guns around him. They don't supposed to have guns around him. Sugar, she be having guns. Yeah, I got on one time we was in, if you look on this video, I can't go to jail. If you go back, they got on high speed chase, and I was in a car. They didn't think about saying, "Hey, bro, let King got the car, man. This a child, fool. Hey, fool, on some real, actually man stuff. Hey, King, fool. Hey, let King got the car, fool. Y'all gonna get on y'all high speed, bro. Let King got the car." But when we run out of gas, they surround the whole car, woo. But everything was great, and I just want to address this to y'all. But I left away from around him. I want to make that clear. He never sent me back home. He be texting my phone talking about whenever you want to come back and act like a child. Bro, why would you kept me off the internet, bro. Then you try to switch my image up. You came and got me for who I am, and then you gonna try to change me for who I am. I'm who I am. That's how the internet know me. And any people who looking at me as a bad kid, I'm not. I'm an actually great person. You gotta get to know me, my nigga. And I hate that people actually think like the stuff that he doing. He did things for me. But I ain't get mad because he didn't buy me no designer clothes. He didn't even buy me no designer clothes like that. I hate that he trying to do this because you don't send your kids nothing. And you be beating on Sugar. You beat on Sugar. And you have Sugar over there crying whenever you go cheat on her. Let's keep it real. Half of the people who left away from around him know that he cutthroat, and y'all, whoever go around him, he wants straight yes men. He want yes men around him, and I just want to address this before it get anywhere and try to make me seem like I'm bad and my people them bad. Everything is.
And now, basically, all I could get from that story, aside the fact that he included some informations which he talked about the fact that FINESSE2TYMES used to beat his girl, cheat on his girl, which of course that's a bad thing, but it's not really in concernment with this particular situation right now, so I'm not going to dwell on it. Now, I'm not saying that's something we shouldn't care about, but I'm sticking to the topic of the context, you feel me? Now, apart from those stories, and then talk about going to club, owing people money, and doing wrong stuff, you feel me? Everything the nigga said is actually the same thing Finesse said. He's saying Finesse wants to change him from who he is. But bro, you're a young kid and you're not doing the right thing. He's an adult. I don't know how America they do it or how it's done in America, but I feel like an adult who is a guardian is supposed to be the best position to train the child in the way he should go. And the way he should go is not necessarily the way the adult is going. It's the way the child should go according to the law. You feel me? So this kid is just so smart. I give him that. But that does not mean he's no longer a kid. You feel me? Another question I'm finna ask is, where are your parents? This child literally said in the video that he's trying to take care of home. A 10-year-old is fending for the child. Like, what does the law say about things like this? A 10-year-old or a teenager is not supposed to have any business with provision for the family. So how come the parents are putting him on the line? Yes, this is basically putting him on the line because it's not just, oh, he's got talent, let him go with finesse. But he's also saying, I have to take care, in quotes, take care of my grandma, my sisters. Like, bro, he's a 10-year-old. Now, to cut the long story short, I'm finna show you reactions from individuals about this OP. But guess what? This kid has literally gone back to the streets and started playing dice. Here is actually a video that is trending of him playing dice with adults, like real adults. Check it out.
We don't got to do no kids. 6. 100. Bet we locked. Bet we locked. Better 106. We locked. Better 106. 106.
No, you gotta roll. Let's roll.
That point, give my money.
I don't like that. No.
You gotta roll.
You gotta catch the
You gotta roll. Nah, we roll down here. Be real, we roll.
You ain't gotta roll. You gotta catch the right. It's a one-man game. You gotta catch the right.
It's on camera. Reshoot. We said reshoot. It's on camera. Reshoot. OG seen reshoot.
You wanna reshoot?
That's it, Kim. Reshoot. Reshoot that.
I got it on
Nah,
camera.
that's on camera. Reshoot, yeah. No point in that. I don't know about that though. Down here, this is what I'm saying.
Look, if somebody did do it, if I was to do 7, you would have had to.
Nah, I'm saying, nah, I want to pick up my money.
Because I feel low.
Nah, look, I want to pick up my money. I was reshoot you.
You just got hit.
Now it's Queen City.
And so from what we could see there, it seemed as though he's playing the game good and he's winning. But another thing is that the people are not seeming to, easily give him the cash. They finna argue. And this, if you know how this game goes, people literally die from these games. Like, niggas could be losing and be angry and end up shooting the guy who's winning. This just tells you that this is not a healthy environment for a 10-year-old or any teenager to be in. You feel me? It might seem like things are going well, but along the line, things may go crazy on some real shit, no cap. And right here is what FNG Sugar said. She said, he didn't want to be a kid. He wanted to be grown. It's structured around here. A child stays in child's place over here. Rock went above and beyond for him. You all can say what you want be. One thing for sure, nobody can question our parenting. I don't get it. I always say this, black American artists to be precise, you all don't know how to speak English or even write it down. We see Young Talk writing all sort of bullshit for persons to read, like, you're stressing my head, no cap. But moving on, for those of you saying, oh, Finesse, you actually led this child in this way, but now you want to change him, cut the slack, like, on some real shit. Yes, he did wrong, but don't forget, this was actually the life this child was living. And when Finesse saw him, he felt like, okay, you can just continue with it. But aside from that, he's making a decision to change him now. He's age 10. He's not age 15. He's not age 17 or 18. He's age 10. It's not too late to correct your faults. It's not too late for Finesse2Tymes to correct his mistakes. That child is just going wild. And it's not just about Finesse. It's also about the environment which the child grew up in. You feel me? So with this, I'm finna say peace. Like, I've come to the end of this video. But let me know what your thoughts, what your cogitations are on the comment section right down below about this kid. You feel me? With this, I'm finna say peace once more. If you're new to my channel, kindly please subscribe. If you're not new, and for some reason you're still not subscribed, nigga, girl, go ahead and subscribe, okay? Bye-bye. Peace once more.